You know, it's been a long time fishing. I mean, I kind of like this, honestly. Hold on. Where am I? Where am I? Hello? Yeah. Well, hello everybody. My name is Xeri and welcome to episode 11 of my Minecraft Let's Play series. Well, today we gotta do some farming because I forgot to plant crops. That was actually perfect. Wow. Actually kind of surprised. Oh. Now, since today is, or within the past few weeks, 1.21.6 has been released, which means we can now get Happy Ghast. I'd figure that today might be the day that I will try and find one. But right now, we're working on a couple of small projects here and there and see whatever we can do. So basically, I made a melon farm right over here, and then a cactus farm inside this platform, as you can see, and a very temporary pipe over here that carries all of the cactuses dropped from the channel down below into this pipe. And as you can see, we have almost 2 hotbars full, which is actually pretty cool. And the reason why I said that this entire pipe is temporary is because I haven't started on working on a cool design for the factory, and I'm still confused on whether if I want to follow my plan, which is to build it on the 3rd floor, or have it fleshed into, or have it built into the walls like what I did over here. There are 2 pipes, and the last episode or last following episodes when I showed the plan, I didn't really explain a lot about these 2 pipes. Well, first of all, this is going to be like anything general. So basically like squid farms, cobblestone farms, stone farms, moss farms, you name it, that isn't a cactus farm will flow through this pipe and into the storage area, which is going to be automatically sorted and all that stuff. And yes, the mob farm's going to flow through this entire pipe so that when I go inside the factory, which it would contain like a storage system, a super smelter, and also an experience bank. Once I've started working on the design for the factory, these pipes will now be fully built and I will take this down. But right now, I will leave this open for now, and yeah, so it will be put on hold until I build the rest of the layout, and I still need to build like a staircase or so that not only that will be an option, but over here as well, just in case. I don't know. So this is going to be a convenience store, which will contain crops and all that stuff, and maybe some materials as well related to anything that you can create using wheats and all that stuff. Maybe I'll put in some redstone as well, just have its own small section. That entire plan that I wanted is inspired by Meow Wolf's art installation in Las Vegas, which is in Area 15, and their art installation is the Omega Mart, which contains like some very fictional products like 404 chips, the Corn MD. So there's this one part in the supermarket where you come across like a line of vending machines, and you thought like, oh, it might be normal. So you open the door for the vending machine, and then you enter through it, and then after that you'll end up in some sort of a new place, which is what I'm looking at right now. I kind of wanted this area to be very, very hidden, so that means I have to remove the stairs, I have to remove the door, I have to remove any signs of entrances on this area, so that this one will be the main source of entrance. I mean, I can just like still break through, but that would it's another plan for another day, I guess. Actually, I have to admit, this entire thing is a huge accident, because this one was supposed to be a showroom where it only contains like the walls, the ceiling, and the floor, and it got way out of hand because I began to do the exterior for this entire area, and then for some reason I decided to place down some staircases. It got to the point where I look at this and go like, oh, okay, I maybe I've done way too much, but I can't go back down. So the main purpose was just to add a little bit of spice into this entire area. I mean, this could have been a lot more improved because stone bricks as your only texture kind of sucks. So I might need to try and change a few things in this area so that it will fit with, you know, a very colorful theme. And not only that, the ceiling has to be replaced with black concrete and maybe add some like glow signs here and there because this is another inspiration from another Meow Wolf art installation, which is the Convergence Station based in Denver, Colorado. And one of the places, which is C Street, is one of those that I really want to like try out because some of the buildings in there are like very colorful. You also have these like plain looking floors as it should, and not only that, the ceiling looks so beautiful. I mean, it's still, you can still see like the black ceiling, but it adds a little bit of depth into the storyline that, you know, makes the immersion inside the area look so amazing. So I kind of wanted to do that, but I might need to change the layout of this entire thing a little bit because I have so many ideas that I really want to implement. And for the last part, which is this, I wanted to hide the facade over here. So what I wanted to try out was to get another inspiration from a different one, from a different source, which is Kane Pixel's series, The Oldest View. So there's this part in his series, The Oldest View, where the cameraman tries to find the exit in this underground mall that he stumbled upon, and he arrives at the exit, but he notices like, oh, there's just boulders and all that stuff. Like there's no exit, there's no way out there. So the only way that I have to exit was to where I arrived from. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I have to start working on a couple of stuff, you know, the entire design and all whatnot. But right now, since today is 1.21.6, I figured that, you know, let's go to the Nether and find ourselves a dried gas because we don't have an elytra yet. And I really wanted a happy gas wandering around the area, you know? And wander I did. Nope. Fall down into gold again. Thank you. You know what? Classical music. I'm gonna listen to classical music. Yeah, give me some people. Wait! Wait! No! Not too early! Too early, dude. I need my content. Come on. Dried gas this easy? I mean, yeah, that's a chance now. Look at that. I didn't get the footage, did I? No. I was gonna pick some Bach. I was gonna pick some Mozart and all that stuff, and you give me dried gas this early? I mean, thank you. All right, we're putting the boy. We're putting the boy in the lake soon. Like, okay. By the way, I haven't been very active on the YouTube side lately because I got into a survival multiplayer server, and I was like so invested on using that opportunity to make more content, which is pretty cool. Also, why is there a chicken in this area? Like, okay, first of all, yes, there's new chickens right now, but it feels so odd to see this. Chicken jockey in the Nether is actually kind of weird. So I got into a survival multiplayer server, and it's called the Lavish SCP, which has content creators like Prince Zam, Awesome Sands, um, uh, Clown Pierce, and many more. So we also got people from Bliss SMP, Lifesteal SMP. I mean some, but we also have some cool upcoming content creators, which is actually pretty cool. Make more content, you know, make more diverse content other than my Let's Play series. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to have another Minecraft series that isn't uh just the Let's Play series. For example, I'm not really good at PvP, but I joined a server that highly prioritizes like PvP and all that stuff because, you know, it's a very competitive server because you're gonna top each other out on who's the richest and who's the poorest on the server. So at the end of the day, everyone's having fun, and yeah, I will definitely use this opportunity to enjoy myself and learn new things, uh, socialize with other new content creators that I really haven't met, and yeah, so cool. But now back to the entire task at hand. We now have a dried gas. As you can see, very dried boy. You know what? Bam. The only way for them to grow up very, very fast is we needed some snowballs. So since I have a pumpkin farm, I just only needed some snow, and we can now make a snow farm. I don't know how that does, but snow golems. Yes, so snow golems, they're very useful. So whenever they step on something, they generate snow like crazy. So what I really want to do is hopefully grab myself a few. Then it's down to the races, I guess. I don't have any shears on me, so I might need another one. I need an extra, please. Oh boy, never mind. I want to make crafters, actually. So we already have that. We just needed a dropper. And then a couple of iron. There we go. Crafter. And then we also need some... Yes, we also need these. It's actually pretty cool. Hoppers over here. And then a crafter over here. Then we need another chest. Jesus, I do need one more. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's just make a couple. Let's just make more, just in case if we complain in the future about making more chests than usual. So if it isn't... Okay, good. Now I understand. Cool. Does it have to be like this? Hold on. Oh, that's a clock. Okay. I accidentally made a clock. Alright, cool. I will not be able to... Okay. Whatever. Because I could have lit this up. Wait, excuse me. Excuse me, buddy. I'm doing redstone. I could have just done this. Bam. And then it would have been fine. Because it would... Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh, I just sorted my things. Yeah? Yeah? Yes! 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 I'm learning redstone! Yes! The maximum amount of redstone signals a crafter can do is around 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for this one, if we put this on page 5, it will emit a signal of 8s, I'm assuming. So yeah, page 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 turns off. And it ends up on 8s. So that's great. And then we right click this so that it turns into subtract. This one will emit a signal power of 1. Because 9 minus 8, it returns as 1. So, if we just do this, and then bada bing bada boom, this one would make a circuit, this one would make a clock. Actually, that's not what we wanted. So this one is underpowered, which means this one emits a signal power of 5, and it returns as negative, which means it's not gonna power on. Oh, you can't go... Oh. Okay. Now, question. Will it work? Aha! Aha! Yes! Okay. Okay. It comes to a point where I do not understand how things work. Yes! 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 Problem solving! Yes! It has to be on a certain point. It has to be on a certain point. I need a wall. What if I just push slabs? What if I push slabs? Bah. Bah. And then A little bit of... nope. Well, so does that work? Yes. Does it sound stupid? Absolutely. Will it generate snow for me? It would have been better if it was a hopper on a minecart, but I think this one should be fixed. Because it only does one. Because I kind of want to do that. But at the same time... Okay, a target block it is then. Where is my redstone? Hello? Was it you? Where did you go? Where did my redstone go? Oh no! Oh no! My son! My son! Yes, you've grown. Hello. Hi, how are you? You grow so fast. What? I thought you'd take like 10 business days. Oh my! They grow so fast. No, you can't do this to me. I'm actually kind of tearing up right now. That's actually pretty great. Bruh, where's the wall, please? Yes! 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 Oh, no, screw everything. Screw whatever I'm trying to do here. Oh boy, come here. Ooh, this is actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of cool. Come here, buddy. I've come with food. With your nourishment. Come here. Hey, dude, come on. Come over here. Yes! Come on. No, that's the place. I'm short. I'm like 5'6". Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, you shouldn't have. Yes, look at my son. My child, he's grown. Now we just need a name. Okay, but in all seriousness, this is actually the greatest thing in my life. Oh, yo. Yes. And now if I stay here, yeah, you won't move. Okay, good, wonderful. Now I'm assuming you'll just wander around and patrol. It costs 1 hay bales, which is actually pretty interesting. Okay. Okay, so that solves the part where it overflows. I'm glad that I understand a little bit about hitboxes. Because usually I wouldn't really pull this one off, but look at that. Such a beaut. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. This is good. This is good. This is just good. Absolutely. Uh-huh. Great. Great day. Well, it's done. And, it's a lot more stripped than I expected. I might need to change that, but whatever. So anyways, welcome back. So we now have a garage over here with our lovely, lovely happy gas over here. he's parked. You know, he can't move anywhere. Even if I try to move, he can't because a slab. Speaking of happy gas, I think haven't given you a name. So I'll leave you guys to decide on the name of this wonderful happy gas because I haven't named the guy. And if you want to know how to leave a suggestion, just comment down below like the name, um, and I'll get back to you. Other than that, it's all good. The docking station is at the second floor. I don't think I need to explain anything. I might also need to like design a little bit more at the top because it looks so plain right now. Like over here. See? Nothing pretty much happening over here. But we can move on over to this small area. So before I did say like there's gonna be like some aisles upon aisles of like chests. And it's gonna be like some redstone. Well, that was weeks before the copper golems were announced to to be uh in a future drop. So when I've heard that the copper golems are gonna be dropped like soon in like a future update, 1.21.8 possibly. So if that's the case, then I would love to try and integrate the copper golems into this entire warehouse. So let's imagine this, right? So the copper golem checks like which items are in here. So for example, they find stone over here, and then they scan every single chest. So for example, this copper golem, the one that I'm role playing right now, finds a chest with stone. So the guy puts like 16 stone over here, and then just like goes back and check. Maybe I don't know. The copper golem takes 16 items in each chest. So for example, this one, right? It takes 16 stone from the chest and then moves to sort into the entire item. I don't know how the mechanics work, but I'd figured that it would just be like this. So if I want to make this automatic as well, have the copper golems move in constant pace, like this one has to automatically receive like all of the items. So one of the ideas that I had initially was to do redstone, right? So the two pipes are gonna put all of the items, and then have like a redstone item sorter over here to just like automatically sort them by item and all that stuff. So what I wanted also, uh, ever since the copper golems got updated, what my current idea was to just like have these as the receivers for the entire thing. So, for example, this chest is dedicated to mob drops and all that, So, two copper golems are gonna like check this chest and then just move into this middle chest, which is gonna be the mob drops and all that stuff. And just do back and forth motion, sorting everything and all that stuff. But, anyways, I think this idea is gonna be great. And like over here, this is where the super smelter is gonna be. So if that's the case, then I might need to like open up a little bit of the area over here and then have like a row of super smelters over here as well. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. I think I'm done with everything. I'll see. Am I done with everything? I don't know. We'll see. I should start reworking the entire this villager trading hub that I've been missing out on. Or that I have been forgetting to like renovate and all that stuff. So a couple of episodes back, I did mention that I was gonna like fix this entire thing because the design was like very was like personally I think like this design is like very bad. So might need to rework a couple of things in here. So if you want a screenshot of what the rework or like the remodel of the build looks like is right over here. And other than that, there should also be like another building over here that's gonna be like a library or some sorts. So what I wanted to do, so instead of like having a hallway over here, I'd figure that I might need to add like another building uh that would be like within walls within each other, so like no dark narrow hallways, one wide alley like that. So it's gonna be like that, and then it's gonna continue throughout every entire area over here. So we have like a lane of shops and all that stuff. So possibly each building that I place over here just will just be like farms and all that stuff. I could also have a tower that also acts as a mob farm. So if that's gonna work, then I think that's gonna be cool. Okay, so the entire time lapse wasn't really enough for me, so I decided, hey, you know what? Let me go start building the second building. If it's like a buildception for this episode now, I'm pretty sure the next one would just be me killing the Ender Dragon, getting an Elytra, and finally cry a sigh of relief because people will stop telling me to go kill the Ender Dragon. I mean, nobody does it, but you know, hey, it won't be a Minecraft series if you haven't killed the Ender Dragon. But you know, maybe on the next episode. Come on, like, yep. I think, yeah. I mean, personally, 12 is a good number. 12 is a good number to kill the Ender Dragon. Well, anyways, welcome back, and as you can see, our happy guest is very happy. Are you gonna drop off the parcel? Okay, cool. Are you just? Uh, well, be careful with the be careful with the boat, buddy. Are you sure that's gonna? I mean, the pig is safe. Yeah, just be careful with that, buddy. Mm-hmm. Welcome back. So, yeah, two buildings, right? One is for the library and one is for literally anything. So we enter this entire area, and priests, masons, armorers, and weaponsmiths are in the same aisle over here for the first floor. And at the second one, we now also have the toolsmiths and, you know, armors still. I don't know why there's two aisles dedicated to armors, but you know, the more the merrier. I decided to clean up most of the places at this area over here, but you know, there's still more and more people still gathering in the coastline, so I think I might need to clean that up off camera. But as you may have noticed also, is that the library is also very, very empty. You know, as you can see, it's also very not done on the layout because I still don't know whether if I want to make it as cramped as possible or do I have to introduce a 2 block wide area like this or something like that. You do get a point, I think. So the aisle's gonna be designed like this at the like a zigzag line, you know, just like how I did at the aisle earlier. It's gonna look like this exactly. And then another aisle for over here as well, so that it leaves an open space for the elevator over here and the window outside. So let's discuss about the changes to the design on the first building. Before that, there was a like a small balcony over here, but then I decided to remove it and make it purely uh straight at the front. Now, the reason why I decided to do that is because it's this area that I've done is very, very narrow. So if I add like another, like a balcony over here, it won't definitely work. I mean, technically, I can just have the balcony over here and not like have these supports over here. But at the same time, it feels so wrong So I decided to remove it anyway and then make the front a little bit flat. And I really preferred it this way. So yeah. And by the way, the design for the doors are different from over here to over here. This one was supposed is a lot more uh the same one that I really wanted for that first one, but then I did encounter a little bit of issue with like the trapdoors and doors, villagers trying to enter, but they always get stuck at the middle, how I'm simulating it. So for this door at least, it's going to be a lot more funneled, which means they won't have to navigate through this trap door at the corners, and they have to open the middle door. Over here, they cannot get out, so it's more of a one way. I cannot place like stone brick walls over here as well, and you know how it works. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, you just drop your toy. Like, where did you drop the leash? I can't find it. Well, buddy, where did you drop the leash? I think that's it for episode 11. Episode 12 is gonna be more on defeating the Ender Dragon, all that stuff, making things a lot more cinematic. And yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I don't really have the words to say this. I mean, you know how it is. I don't really script this much, but I don't really think that much as well, so I can't really do any improv or any of that heartwarming things to say, but thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I hope we can reach 5k, maybe at the end of 2025, maybe 10k, I don't know. Well, let's go 5k, let's go 5k, let's go 5k. But anyways, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm really sorry that I haven't been uploading these past few weeks. Well, it has also reached like a month, and I haven't really uploaded during that time. I could have just been uploading a lot more things, but I got way too lazy. And also, I'm still a college student, so I still need to work on my thesis projects. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. And you know what to do, right? Remember the channel. It's Xeri. See you on the next episode. Also, please name my happy gas. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.